What's going on, everybody? My name's Christian Robert. On this channel, we talk stocks, personal finance, and wealth building. And today I'm doing a quick Robinhood and M1 Finance update for you guys. I haven't been as consistent as I was in the past. I've been very busy, but I apologize for that. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the video, and let's dive right in. So we will start off with M1 Finance, and if you look at my performance since I started on January 17th, we are up 16.82% with a $52 gain. All-time dividends, we cracked the $5 mark, so we brought in $5.12 in dividends. But if we take a closer look at a 1 week, we are up 3.44% or $24, and we brought in 42 cents. 1 month chart, 7%. $2.47. Now, you're going to notice one big change in my portfolio, and that is that I no longer own Amazon. I'm not sure if that was the case in the previous video. I think this is more recent. But yes, I had roughly $150 in Amazon. I mentioned in a previous video I was considering selling that, so I sold that off right after it broke the $2,000 range, and I just let the money diversify back into the entire portfolio rather than nitpicking where the money went. So it really rounded out my portfolio to my target allocations. Aggressive dividend, I want 35%. I'm still a little over 38.3%. But now I'm just on track with Tesla around 20, United Technologies at 10, and then the rest at 5. We have Costco, which is new, Duke Energy, McDonald's, Facebook, which might end up going in the near future. We will see. I still kind of enjoy holding on to it. Verizon, Lazy Retirement, and banks. Banks have been doing well for me. I opened this pie on June 14th, or no, where does it say? Performance since July 5th. Oh, so I opened this on July 5th, up 0.47%, but I'm really enjoying this. I have my JP Morgan, Ally, American Express, Visa, Citigroup, Toronto, Dominion, Bank of Hawaii, Royal Bank of Canada, Wells Fargo, and Bank of Montreal. As you can see, I have I have two Canadians, two credit cards, so it's pretty rounded out as far as the bank or financials go. I really enjoy this pie. And yeah, other than that, I'm really enjoying aggressive dividends. I might end up bumping this closer to 50% just because, M1 allows you to just keep buying fractional shares. So I'm enjoying how I have this set up. I have Main Street set to 20. AG&C was much higher, but I'm bumping it down to 10. Probably end up bumping it down to like 5 or 4% because I do own this in my main portfolio as well. A couple of high dividend ETFs, SDIV and DIV. I really like Global X Super Dividend, so I'm keeping it at 10%. New Residential Corp at 5, Reeves Utility Income at 7, Gladstone Commercial, Stag, another Gladstone Capital, Whitestone. This is a very risky play, Cornerstone Strategic, but it offers like a 22% dividend. So as you can see, it's only 2% of the portfolio. So, I'm not going crazy here. I'm okay with taking risk. LTC, Gladstone Land, EPR, Shaw, CenturyLink, Orchard Island Capital, which is my other really high risk one, and Pembina Pipeline. So most of them are REITs, a couple of ETFs, a couple of just really high risk plays, and a pipeline. So, I enjoy this. I understand that this style of investing isn't for everybody, but this isn't the entire portfolio, so keep that in mind as well. I really want to focus on Main Street Capital, though. Although today it hit its 52-week high, That doesn't bother me too much because I don't really, I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, but I don't care too much on price when it comes to buying stocks because I am a buy and hold investor. So, even though a stock might be trading at its highs, it doesn't matter to me because I'm thinking 5, 10 years out, and I expect those stocks to continue to grow over the years. So that's just my 2 cents. But other than that, I've been trying to keep the daily deposits going. If I show you the funding, you can see that I have set up for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, $10 on these 3 days. So I'm currently depositing $30. So, the account is growing rather quickly as long as we keep adding. I did make some bigger contributions as well. I believe there was a day I put $40 or $50 in the previous week or so. But the account's sitting at $750. It'll be really exciting to crack the $1,000 range on this one. And now let's dive into my Robinhood. So if we jump into my Robinhood now, you can see that my account is sitting at $5,452. I believe it's been well over a week or two since my last update. So a 1 week chart, you can see that we're up $346 or 6.8%. And in the last month, we are up $580 or 11.9%. 3-month chart, we're still down $35 or 0.6%, but we've basically rebounded from that really rough sell-off in the past. Well, it was mostly because of Tesla. It's not even because of the sell-off really, but yeah. So as you can see, Tesla has been climbing back. It was down to as low as the 170 range, and everything's better in hindsight, but obviously it would have been nice to average down. But if you have been following the channel, you know that I said I was cooling it after I bought my 10th share. I don't want to get too crazy and put too much more money into this. As much as I do love Tesla and I do believe in it, I also have to, I still have to keep that balance of not over allocating my money into one holding. So, maybe if we have another drop, I'll buy 1 or 2 shares, but I'm not too concerned right now. What is nice is that I'm only down 6.3% or $171. If you look at chart, I was down well over 20% when it was at those lows. So, it's nice to come back. They're reporting at the end of the month, so it'll be really interesting to see what happens. Tesla, to me, is one of those stocks where if it has back-to-back killer earnings, this stock is really going to take off. There's a lot of analysts that talk down on it or are bearish, but I think if they just have back-to-back earnings, this is when you're really going to see the stock accelerate in price. And, I could easily see this stock hitting over 400 if it has back-to-back awesome earnings. Elon Musk just has to stay off Twitter. That's it. But next we have NVIDIA. NVIDIA's back in the positives. For me, I'm up 6% or $48. 1 week chart, it's up 7.6%. A 1 month chart, it's up 15%. Another case of why you should always dollar cost average on your stocks, which is very hard when you start buying a lot of different stocks. Next, we have Skyworks. Skyworks is also doing awesome. We're up 10% or $53. I really wanted to get to 10 shares of this one also, but I was not able to. 3-month chart, we're down 9% still, but a 1 month chart, we're back up 15%. 1 week chart, 4.7%. So I believe they're also reporting in the near future as well. July 18th. So, this week. So what is that? Thursday, they are reporting after hours. So I will definitely keep my eye on that. Try to get some money ready if it tanks after earnings. Activision, I'm basically even, if I remember right. I'm up 2.5%. I bought 1 share recently, so I have 9 shares, up 3% on the week. 1 month, up 4%. So, this is another just long-term hold. I honestly will not sell until this stock at least doubles for me. As you can see, it's still down 41% on the year. They have such a good pipeline of video games and stuff, so I'm not worried at all. I think a lot of people, this is one of those stocks a lot of people are going to beat themselves up for not buying when it was at these $40 levels. So if you look back in September of 2018, it was in the 80s. And yeah, I will not sell this one until a clean double at least, and I'm perfectly fine holding it for that dividend. Moving on, we have my spec stock Switch, which I'm up 60% on, which is incredible. CenturyLink, I'm still down massively on this one, but you know what? The more I hold on to this one, the more I don't mind. They're still a solid company, and yeah, I'm down 36%, but the dividend's holding up so far. It's a big dividend. It's showing 14% here, but I think it's lower than that now. It's been climbing a bit lately, 4.9% on the week, 8% on the month. You know, I doubt I'll see this $19 range anytime soon, but as long as that dividend keeps rolling out, I'm holding. Maybe I'll buy a few if it gets back into the 11s or 10s and average my way down. I have my 1 share of Bank of America, my 2 shares of Flow, which I'm up roughly 5% on, 2 shares of International Paper. I got up to 10 shares of PSEC. I believe in the $6.58 range. I'm up 1.8%. This brings me in 60 cents per month. And then we have 4 shares of Key Bank. I bought in at $17. Aurora Cannabis has been down a lot. And another new position. This is a very risky play also, and that is the eTrax monthly pay leveraged mortgage REIT. It has a really nice dividend. So does it show here the dividend? I don't. It's showing 14%. I think that's high also. But with my 2 shares, I just got a notification I will be receiving $1 for a dividend this month, which is absolutely crazy to me. That $28 brings me a $1 this coming month. So, keep in mind, I'm not looking at capital appreciation on this one. It's just current dividends. And I held on to my 1 share of Siri. And check this out. I got this share as a free stock for someone referring, and I'm up 16% on this. To me, that's just wild. If I would have just bought it myself, I'd be up 16%, but obviously it's just profit on top of profit since I didn't buy it. But my average cost is $5.18 and it's at $6.04. Insane to me. And to end it, I will just show you really quickly some of the stocks I will be adding in the near future. It's not showing. This is totally different than my watch list on my phone app, which is a little weird, but down here, I'm looking at Stag, which is another monthly paying REIT, and a stock, or it's an ETF, but it's really intriguing me, and that is the Vanguard Real Estate International Fund, and I definitely will be. It has a 4.5 roughly dividend yield. It's not monthly, it's quarterly, but this is something that when I do get my Roth IRA going, I'm going to be buying this and also the VYMI ETF, which is the Vanguard High Dividend International. I'm going to focus a bit more on international in that I will be adding in the near future. I've been looking into this one a lot, and that's Ares Capital. Has a nice dividend around, it's not showing here, but I think it's around 6%, I believe. I could be wrong, but this is quarterly dividend, also not monthly, but I think it's at a really good buying price. So without making this video too much longer, I just wanted to catch you guys up with these 2 accounts. And sorry for not being as consistent as I have been, but I will get back into the swing of things. And yeah, that's it. If you haven't already, like I said, make sure you subscribe to the video, like the video, Comment down below what you guys think, and I will see you guys in the next one.